Okay, so the trick on this problem is to use the hint pretty liberally. So specifically, notice that, like I just said a second ago, 428 is that curvature is d phi ds, well, the absolute value of d phi ds. And let's see, 4211 is a reference to dt d phi. So we've got d phi ds, we've got dt d phi, and it says to use the chain rule somehow in all of this. Well, the things that we're relating are t and phi and s. So we've got and dt ds is the thing that we're trying to we're claiming is equal to curvature, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down dt ds and use the chain rule exactly as the hint suggests. So let me give myself a little bit of space down here. Okay, so dt ds equals dt d phi ds. That's just the chain rule. Is that cool so far? Okay, everybody good? All right, now the question says, show that its magnitude is equal to curvature. Okay, well, so apparently I'm interested in the magnitude of dt ds. Okay, so let's compute the magnitude of dt ds. I'm going to take the magnitude of both sides. Yeah. And so the left side now is exactly what we're interested in, apparently, and we're just kind of, at this point, hoping the right-hand side will turn out to be curvature. Right, so that gives me magnitude of dt d phi times the absolute value of d phi ds. Now, this is an old fact from Chapter 1, right? Is that if you have a vector times a scalar, the magnitude of a vector times a scalar is the magnitude times the absolute value of the scalar. You remember that one? Okay. So key, critically, you've got to take absolute values of the scalar there. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now this isn't exactly what we wanted to show just yet, but now let's go back and see what we already know about these things. Let's start with dt d phi. What do we know about dt d phi? Yeah. So this was one of the first hints was that dt d phi is a unit vector. You see right here. Does that make sense? So dt, conveniently we already showed that. So if dt d phi is a unit vector, that means that this magnitude is 1. Okay, now next question. What do we know about d phi ds? Oh, excuse me, the absolute value of d phi ds. What do we know about that? Well, the absolute value of d phi ds is curvature per this item here. Also hinted, right? So yeah. Whoops, wrong button. Sorry. So yeah, so this is kappa. So there we go. Yeah, everybody good?